Mardi Gras is one of Universal's biggest events, and every year that I come to this event, my mission stays the same: find the best food. Here's the problem: there are 13 locations with over 50 food items, and there's only one of me. But you know what they say, the best things in life don't come easy. So let's go find the best food items. Notice anything different? It's the beads. They had beads for sale when I walked in, and I thought they looked cool. Okay, let's eat. So first up, we have the baked Cajun mac and cheese. This is creamy, spicy cavatappi pasta with andouille sausage, Holy Trinity, and a Cajun cream sauce. So over on Instagram, I put out a story asking people what they wanted to see, and this was by far the most popular choice, and I get it. Everyone loves mac and cheese, including me. That is so good. I mean, it's creamy, it's cheesy, mac and cheesy. And also, I will die on this hill. I think cavatappi, that is the best noodle for a mac and cheese. It like holds the sauce. It's like an elbow noodle, but more elbow to hold that cheese sauce in. To everyone who suggested this, thank you. I would give this like a 7.5. This is a strong start. Also, Florida's very hot, so the cheese, it stays gooey. Okay, before I continue, I feel like I'd be doing a disservice if I didn't at least mention these cards. So this is the Mardi Gras food and beverage card, and it is the best way you can save money on food here at the parks. So with this card, you can purchase a $75 card for $65, or if you're an annual pass holder, you can get a $150 card for $120. And then your annual pass discount works on top of that, so you can save a ton of money. And the best part about this, they don't expire. So I just use them year round. Like, I budget for this time of year to buy some food and beverage cards because I eat here a lot, and I have them for like HHN and everything else. So pick you up some cards, save some money. This is a work of art. This is the duck a la orange. It's shredded duck, onions, Burson cheese, orange segments, and orange sauce. I don't know if I said that right, even though I took French in high school. I probably should have said that right. Also, I don't know what Burson cheese is. However, I have never had a cheese that I don't like. That is not true. I had one cheese that I did not like, but that's because when I bit it, it was fighting my mouth, like it bit back. Outside of that, never had a cheese I don't like. It really is beautiful. Like, I almost feel bad for biting in. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't all those flavors. There is so much flavor here. Now, for me, I am typically not an orange person. Orange is my favorite color. I like oranges, and I like orange Gatorade, but like outside of that, orange chicken and stuff, just not my thing. Panda Express, that orange chicken's pretty good, but other than that, not my thing. However, it works really well here. This duck is so tender. That shredded duck is super tender, and then the Burson cheese, it's almost like a cream cheese, like a crab rangoon. That's exactly what it kind of, that tastes like, the cheese that's inside of a crab rangoon, which I think is cream cheese. Maybe Borson's another name for cream cheese, because that's what it tastes like. One of my favorite things about the crepe stand is how fresh they are. They make them fresh to order. Like, I was taking video of this thing, taking photos, and it was still piping hot when I bit into it. Sometimes there's a long wait, but it's so worth it. I would also give this like a 7.5, but like I said, I'm not a orange sauce person. If you love orange sauce, you're gonna love this. You know when plans just don't come together? I went to the China booth expecting to just get the duck dumpling because I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. And then I saw the Szechuan chicken bites. So I got those. And then I realized I was thirsty. And just beside of the China booth is the India booth. And they had a Thai tea. And I love Thai tea. Since these weren't on the list and I went kind of rogue, we'll start with the Szechuan chicken bites. So this is crunchy pieces of chicken with white rice, sesame seeds, and Szechuan chili crunch. That's the piece right there. Oh, we got spice. I was not prepared for how spicy that actually was. And it's the kind of spice that kind of like coats your entire mouth and it builds in a good way, but it's there. Like, you know when you get spicy stuff and it's like, it's on a scale. You've got like mild, medium, then oops, what have I done? This isn't oops, what have I done? But it's definitely more than medium. So while the flavor's there, it's kind of tough. Like the breading's tough. It's not the chicken that's tough, it's the breading. And I don't know, when they handed it to me, the box was closed. And I don't know if it's just getting tough as it sits there in the box and it makes the skin tough and not crispy, but the texture is not great. Like the flavor's really good, the texture is off. Some of these pieces have a lot of that crunch on them. I almost never break things up, but I think the flavor's so good, I've got to say this. Like, I would give the flavor like an 8. It's really good. The texture gets like a 4. So if we can find a way to like keep the crispy texture and not the skin, this would be a home run. From what I've heard, what I'm about to eat is definitely a contender for the best food item at this year's event. Everyone has been raving about it. This is the duck dumpling. It's a shredded duck dumpling with hoisin scallion ginger butter. When they handed this to me, there was like a big glob of butter on it, and it slowly melted. And butter melting is, it's beautiful. I don't know if I should just pick it up and try. Oh my gosh, the butter. I have napkins. I'm back. I was transcended somewhere. I kind of forgot I was recording. That is one of the best, if not the best, Mardi Gras food item I have ever had. I used to reminisce of the days when they had like the pork schnitzel. I think that was like 2021. There have been some great food items over the years. This is the new king. Like, this is the king cake. That's not a king cake, but it's the king cake of Mardi Gras. You get what I'm saying. That hoisin scallion ginger butter, I would take a shower in that. Like, you could put that in a tub. I'd freeze it, make ice cubes. I don't care. It's delicious. Like, it is one of the best things. I need this recipe. I need the recipe for that butter. It is so good, even though I spilled it everywhere. There is no going back from that. That has changed the game. That is a 10. That is 100% a 10. There's no arguments. If you've had it, you know it's a 10. If you haven't had it, all of us who have, we feel sorry for you. It's really, really good. You know when you shake the hand of like a celebrity that you've always wanted to meet, people are like, oh, I don't even want to wash my hand. I don't want to drink this water because I don't want to wash that taste out of my mouth. Beignet break. So next up we have the pincho skewer, which is a char-grilled pork shoulder skewer with guava barbecue sauce and pan sabao. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing things. I know I'm just going to get destroyed in the comments. I feel like this item needs a little story. It's not really a story, it's just my experience. So as I was walking up, I started smelling that wonderful smell of char-grilled meats. And normally I feel like they do that stuff inside of the booths. Like they just have like a little flat pan, I don't know, like a Blackstone. A griddle. That's the word I was looking for, a griddle. But at this booth, outside, they have like charcoal grills going and they are getting down. And this, it's so beautiful, isn't it? I'm realizing that I have described food as beautiful a few times in this video, but that's okay. Time to eat without hurting myself. That is so good. That is so insane. Something that I find in theme parks is a lot of times barbecue sauce is just It's that generic barbecue sauce. You know the barbecue sauce. As soon as I said that, it popped into your head. Generic barbecue sauce. The guava barbecue sauce is so good. It's like tangy in all the best ways, and it's like got that little bit of sweetness from the guava. And then the meat. The meat is grilled beautifully. I like that little char on it. Really, really sends it. I would like this to be my formal submission of a petition for all theme parks to start grilling their meat. It's the superior way to cook meat. This also gets a 10, and I'm just not sure if it's a bigger 10 or a smaller 10 than that duck dumpling. It's really close. All right, I'm gonna get crazy here. This is a bigger 10. I didn't think that anything could beat that duck dumpling, and I think it's still really close, but this is so good. Those are two of the best Mardi Gras food items that I've ever had at Universal, and they're here at the same time. I would come back just to get this for dinner. I mean, I housed that entire thing. So last but not least, we have the Colombian burger. This is a grilled burger with Monterey Jack cheese, pineapple cabbage slaw, cilantro garlic sauce, and potato sticks. So I would say that the Columbia burger was the most popular item last year. I have no data to support that. I just remember the lines for that booth being extremely long, and it was my favorite item. So we're going to go with that. My only complaint last year, it needed a little bit more of the sauce. Let's see if they put more sauce on. Once again, it's really good. I don't think they really changed much. It's kind of the same burger. It might be slightly bigger, which is shocking with all the shrinkflation that happens in the world these days. You know that sensation you get when you put like potato chips on a sandwich in the summer? You get that sensation with the potato sticks, and I love that. I do wish it had more of the sauce. I love cilantro. I love cilantro, and so a cilantro garlic sauce sounds wonderful, and it's just kind of lacking in that area. I think more of that, just always more of that. Like, I'm a sauce guy, so anytime I can have sauce on something, that's what I want. Unless it's orange sauce, obviously. While this was my favorite item last year, not this year. Not this year. I'm sorry, Columbia Burger. You're getting like a 7 this year. You've got stiff competition. If I look sweaty, it's because I just participated in my favorite contact sport at the parks, catching beads at the Mardi Gras parade. I'm just kidding. It is so much fun catching the beads, and later in the year, I'm gonna be on the float throwing the beads for other people to catch. If you would like to check out the event runs from February 1st all the way to March 30th. There's the parade, there's concerts on Saturday nights, you've got the tribute store, you've got the Cursed Coconut Club in City Walk. There's so much fun things to do, and you should definitely check it out. But if you guys come to the event, please leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite item is and why it is that Pinchos skewer. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.